Roses are red, violets are blue, and Sundays, I bring you sweet love stories just for you. My name is Karen Dumia. Today I bring you not your regular story of boy meets girl, but a unique story of girl meets boy. This is KBC Channel 1. Come, let's meet them. So guys, we're finally here. And let me announce my arrival. It's quite sunny. Let's see.
Hello.
Hi, James.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm at the gate. I hope I didn't miss the gate.
Oh, let me come.
Just,
Acha kuja.
Yeah,
Okay.
so thank you. Bye.
Asante.
Okay, so let's see. I'm excited. We're quite in the outskirts of Nairobi, so it's been quite the journey, but I'm glad we got here in good time. Oh, there he is. Hey, huku jua imewaka.
Zeka jua kameshika huku.
Sunshine wamewaka.
Manze noma. How are you?
I'm good.
Hata tujafunga hapa. Nimekuja tu kama umeingia. How are you doing? I'm fine.
Good.
Karibuni.
Asante.
Hapa ndo tumejenga kidogo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks lovely.
These are karibu sana.
Asante.
Well, na ujapotea huko? Yeah? Kuna barabara fulani kana kuanga hapo Google Maps upoteza mtu sana.
Nakwambia karibu nipotee. Where is Mrs.
Ako pale kwa kitchen anatuandalia mapochopocho.
Oh wow.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Bebo amefika.
Karibuni.
Hi. Poa.
Welcome.
I'm here.
We're in the kitchen.
You look lovely.
Thank you so much.
Is this your hair?
Yeah.
What? Karibu. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Karibu sana kwetu nyumbani.
Asante.
Yeah.
Sasa si niweke bag.
Naweka mahali hapo.
Nimekuja kama where can I place it?
Hata unaweza ekelea hapa tu.
Sawa. Thank you.
So I'm here making some mandazi for breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Timing muhimu.
Timing yani ni kama mlikuwa umeambiwa. Yes.
Yeah. So now, James and Kate.
Yeah.
I want you guys to introduce yourselves because me now draw, and I want the audience before we tuingie story. No, hapa kuna mpishi.
Yeah.
Get started away from our story and everything.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to tell us who you guys are. Yeah.
So my name is Ian James Mwais, and this here, right here, Kastana Karembo hapa. This is my beautiful wife.
Yeah, so my name is Catherine.
Yeah.
Ama ukipenda Nyihamwa is my brand name.
Yeah.
So karibuni sana.
Kuna mafuta.
Tutachoma.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
What do you do?
We are content creators. That
Yes.
is our main job.
Yeah.
We are content creators. We create content all over social media. And my lovely husband is one of the best farmers there's ever lived.
I'm a farmer. Umeona mkulima handsome hivi? Yeah, handsome. So I'm a farmer, stroke entrepreneur. Yeah, I have a series of businesses I run. Yeah, but farming is my main thing.
Yeah.
Very
So farmers can be handsome, by the way.
Yeah, they can look good.
Noted.
Yeah.
So now, I want you guys to tell me how did you guys meet. You look like a very young couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you look very young.
Hey, miaka zimesonga.
Tumeanza kuzeeka.
Wow, so how did you guys meet?
Before we start, kidogo wacha niendelee kukanda unga hapa. Very important.
I just want to know what's your name?
I'm Ivy.
Yeah.
Ian's sister.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, we don't look alike.
Kuna ka resemblance hapa kwa meno.
Oh.
Kuna kaona kwa mbali. Yeah. So now, mimi nataka mniambie unakabiri yani. I want to know.
Really? Miaka imeanza kusonga.
Mimi nataka mniambie by the way. We meet lini, we meet aje. How did this story begin? How did we get here? Where did it start?
So we met back in 2018. We were both in campus.
Yes.
And there was this common club in school that used to go for charity events on Saturdays. So we met in one of those, in one Saturday morning, and I saw him, and there was this park out of the blues. And I was like, hey, like I just loved him out of the blue, like love. Like I saw him and I was like, I need this guy.
So now you saw him.
Yeah, and I approached him after now the event. I approached him and I was like, you know what? You know, at first his friend introduced him and said like he was blogging and doing all that stuff. But for me, I wasn't interested in the blogging part, but I needed to talk to him. So I went and told him, you know what? Hi, my name is Kate. I want your number. I want to learn how to blog. I
know. So you've never seen this girl anywhere?
Yeah.
Amekama anakuambia sasa unashindwa sana na blog yangu kwa like blog yangu imeshika.
Niko like manze na mimi nimeanza kuwa star. I'm starting to become famous.
Really? Amekuja and then what are you thinking?
I'm like I think I just ignored her because I wasn't ready for dating. Okay. And nikamsave Kate. Anataka, I save people with sentences. Kate anataka kujua blogging. That is how, exactly. Yeah. That is how I saved her. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay, ni sawa.
That evening, that night, I wasn't just in this chance. I texted him and I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm Kate. We met earlier today. Blah blah and all that stuff. You know, I like you. You know, and all that stuff.
What?
Yeah. And funny enough, he wasn't remembering me. Imagine.
Imagine,
and he has my number. I was like, oh my goodness.
He told you Kate from?
Yeah, he was like, okay, he had my number, but then he was like, can you remind me of you? So he asked for some photos. And who am I? I sent like 50 photos. His phone was buzzing. I wasn't joking. Like I was really determined. Like I need this guy in my life.
Okay, so are you pretending umkumbuki ama for real?
Honestly, I didn't just take her seriously because first of all, I wasn't ready for any dating and anything. I was feeling like I was too young because we were 18 or 19.
Yeah, we were 19.
18 approaching 19.
Approaching 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was feeling very, very young. Yeah. So I ladies weren't part of my problems at the moment. Yeah.
I used to text him and I used to get blue ticks. Pure blue ticks. I'm like, hi, good morning, how's your night? Okay. 2 ticks that are blue in color. I used to.
And surprisingly, it was the first time she was ever dating.
Yeah, I had never dated. I used to be so scared of boys or men. Yeah. So, but then when I saw him, I was like, you know
There's something about this one.
That is, I'm not understanding, but I feel like I'm so much. Yeah.
So 1 month ameko exhaust, what happened?
Sasa niko like, sawa acha nimrudishie. Tuone pahali itaenda. But nikamrudishia casually too. I think it was her birthday actually.
Yeah.
And I replied to her status. Venye niliona ako na birthday nika reply, happy birthday. So that is where now the replying started.
So now that's how the conversation
began, especially on his side, because for me the conversation was up to date from when we met. Yeah.
So you started having conversations.
Yeah.
At what point now do you start feeling like you're developing I like you for this babe? Because for her from day one,
I think actually she looked really cute. I loved her hair. I loved her.
Thank you.
I loved her hair. From the moment we met, that first time we met, I complimented her hair. So now I started noticing, hey, and this chile looks good. And this chile, by the way, this chile, by the way, looks good. I'm like, see, ameanza kukaa fiti, but I'm still like, hey, manze, nita lose focus. Nasoma, because you know, I was nilikuwa nasoma. First of all, I'm 18 years. Nasoma, I have a business, a small business I'm running. I'm like, sasa niongeze mtu tena.
No, it will be 2 minutes.
It will be 2 minutes. I was skating like actually skating professionally. So I was like, hizi itakuwa vitu mob sana zitanisumbua akili.
So ukamweka tu kando.
Nikamweka tu kando But hey, manze, at some point akaanza ku hey, and this she looks good.
Wait, kuna yenye imeiva?
Kuna kuserviets hapa. Yeah.
Mimi. History venye inaenda.
Yeah, unaona unahitaji
energy.
Wacha nijisaidie.
Yeah.
Wow, this is nice.
So now she tells me I want to meet you. Like I actually want to meet you. Nikamwambia mimi sasa niko busy, niko home. Sisikii kutoka.
Lakini ukweli uko busy.
Sikuwa busy. Akaniambia nakuja, hebu niambie ni wapi nakuja. I'm like, yo, ladies fear going to men's houses. What's up? Akakuja. So she came, we had a nice conversation, we talked. Yeah. So now it's now starting to the spark she had is now starting to spark on my side. Sasa kameanza kuconnect.
Yeah, it's building up now.
Sasa kameanza kushika.
Yeah.
So hapa sasa mapenzi sasa ndio ilianza kuanza sasa.
Okay, so meanza kudate. So this is Medrona for how long now until the time you started dating?
Basically that's now in December because we met in May. Was it in May? Yeah, around May, June, around there. So now it's December and now it's official, like we are dating.
Like now we are
and
actually
now,
dating.
Not only are we dating, like we are so serious, we want now to get married.
Yeah.
Now you're
They're married
19.
Yeah.
Both of you.
No, we are already 19.
Now we are 19.
We're already 19.
Yeah, we are already 19.
So this is December.
Yeah.
December.
So together next year.
Yeah, the next
2018.
Yeah, 2019 now.
2019.
2019.
Yeah.
No, it's really serious.
Yeah.
Nimemchunguza and I feel like she can make a really good wife. And I remember I called a friend of mine nikamwambia bro, mi kuna dem na date hapa na mimi nimempenda. Lakini ile speed ako nayo bro, mimi naona naweza propose anytime. Tunaweza meet mimi na wewe na wife wako, mnisaidie kupanga proposal. Wacha nicheze safe. Okay. Imagine watu wasemange uliproposiwa. Yeah, so nikaanza kuona itakuwa too serious. Let me just propose. Then from there we'll pick it up from there. Yeah, so tukapanga proposal, tukammeet. I remember in an office in West, me, Polycarp and the wife. And they helped me plan the proposal. Tukapanga, tutamwambia tunaenda trip Mombasa. And then we're going to plan the proposal now from there.
So now they're planning the proposal and there's this Mombasa trip. So is he behaving weird? What's going on?
Not
Leading
really.
up to the engagement, are you suspecting anything?
Not really, because he invited his friends during the weekend to the proposal. They came, we had fun overnight, played games and all that stuff. And then they said, hey, by the way, so we plan a trip to Coast. And I was like, that's a good idea. 2 couples. I have never been to Coast. Actually, that was my first time to Coast. And I was so excited. I was like, yeah. And then it was also my first time to board a plane. So I was like, yo, this is going to be big. It's going to be huge.
Niko set standard. Kaende.
Everything just went according to plan.
Imagine hata hakuwa na shuku hata kidogo. Because I remember ilikuwa kajioni hivi tukamwambia si to take 2 walk kwa beach hivi. And then the lady was like, you can wear this dress. We go take some photos.
Alikuwa tu wear that dress.
Yeah.
Wewe ufikiri anything?
I wasn't, imagine it wasn't even in my mind at all.
We're like, by the way.
Let's go, because she was also dressed well. So I was like, and they had cameras. I remember we were taking photos and all that stuff. Yeah, she was actually a content creator. So I was like, maybe we are going to be in the vlog and all that stuff. Yeah,
It has all looked good.
Yeah, let's do it. So we went, and actually we were just walking. And I don't know who was there, and I looked back because I guess someone just passed behind us, and I looked back and I saw these roses. Yeah, that was one of the most beautiful things I had ever seen.
And she was like, hey, kuna mtu ataproposiwa hapa.
And then that's when it clicked.
Ukufikiria ameshajua.
Tuko tu na game. Yeah.
So you made the comments?
Yeah, and I was like, let's I was like, it looks good. And we went. That's when he told me, look back now. And then I saw the love in roses, the red roses, and the beach was so white. It looked so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait. Now the lady we were with, her friend, was the one who said, congratulations. And I was like, Now before it even loaded in my mind, I was like, wait, what?
This is for me.
So by the time I was standing to just admire the flowers and look back at him, he was already on his knees. I was like, oh my goodness!
And now,
Finally!
And now the beach, watu wameanza kujaa. Watu
Yeah.
wanatoka huko wanakuja sasa kuona.
Center of attraction.
Center of attraction. Yeah.
And I remember I was kind of scared because first of all,
Yeah.
I wasn't used to crowds, like so many people being at the center of attraction and all that stuff. And I was like, Yani, my fruits, my trees have more fruits. My hard work.
Manze?
Yeah. For those couple of months that, you know, I put in the work, never giving up, always texting up every day, every night, you know, it has finally bore fruits, and I was so excited. And you know, he did a great job.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact, hey, that was a great one.
I can even see in your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Wow. So how was the wedding?
The wedding was so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
Oh man, the people, first of all, the people we had, because we just had only 100 guests.
Yeah.
So we invited the people who mean the most for us. So, and they made the day so beautiful. Yani, you cannot have a beautiful day just the both of you. You need people to spice it up.
True.
Yeah, so basically the people did justice, and then the planning team made everything look beautiful, from the decor to the wedding gown that I had. Yani, everything was A1.
Yeah.
Finally, we are done. Our mandazis are
Zinakaa
here.
fiti.
Yo. An
Can't
entire
wait to
show.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we are done with the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's down the memory lane time, and in here I have a set of memories that you have shared with me, and I'm gonna pick one, and depending on whoever wrote this, you'll tell us the story behind the memory.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Go.
It's our first date.
So it was this particular time that Mwais decided to take me out, and we were in Thika, I remember, in a certain restaurant, and that was my first time ever. I never knew how people should behave on dates, because it was my first time ever. I was so shocked. I never knew whether to wear a dress, to wear a trouser or anything, and I never knew how to use a fork and knife. Really, I was so clueless.
Yeah.
Guy, I was like, nitachoma. Will I be left?
Yeah.
But it was so romantic because he understood me, he treated me nicely, and he taught me how to use fork and knife.
Aww.
And yeah, the date was nice. I actually loved it, but at first I was tensed. Yeah, but at the end of it all, I was so grateful and I felt loved.
Wow. Doi gifts Aria.
Oh, she gifted me a dog breed.
Oh, dog.
Yeah. I told you my handwriting is bad. I was supposed to be a doctor. Yeah, so she gifted me a dog. A dog breed that I always wanted, but was quite expensive. To an extent, I had been saving. Pesa ikikaribia kufika nakula. So I'm just get things, and then it's still here. I really love that dog.
We're going to see it.
Yeah, you're going to see it, and she's so huge. It's a Caucasian of Chaka. Yeah.
Wow.
So alafu what makes it so special is that alikuwa amefake hana do all along.
Yeah.
So the previous night stima zilikatika, and I told her to pay, but akasema hana anything.
Yeah.
But kumbe yako hata kuharibu budget yake. Budget ya gift. So it was so beautiful. We did that video and it was just
Yeah. Road trip to TZ.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Tulitoka, it's after we got our first car.
Yeah.
Tukatoka home, tukasema tunaenda super. We were going to get bread and milk. And then kufika kwa super was like, twende pale mbele, and we ended up in TZ.
Kwani mlikuwa mnaenda hapo mbele wapi?
Tulikuwa idol tu, tulikuwa tunaishi Ronga. So ni after barabara ya nini imetengenezwa. So twende tuone. We got ourselves in TZ and we were like, Situkae tu Sanju to
Let's
get
just explore.
it was so much fun. Yeah.
Hey, finding out we are pregnant.
Yo, let me tell you, it was so. Can I say it wasn't expected? Because I remember I had just removed our birth control.
Yeah.
And we were just during the first days.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, should we test or not? Because we were trying.
Yeah.
And the first month passed, the second month, the third month, and I'm like, no, we need to do this. Like, we need to test.
Yeah.
And for us finding out that we were pregnant, especially after a couple of, was it 2 years after we got married, now trying it for the first time.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. I remember I was kind of afraid because I never wanted to get any negative, results. Yeah. So basically for me, it is very memorable up to now that God blessed us, and we never had to go through a time of a season of waiting for too long.
Yeah.
Taking my fiance to my parents.
Well, okay, you can go ahead.
I think I also wrote that one somewhere.
Yeah.
So I think for me, going to her parents' place was first of all scary, but it was beautiful. And taking her home was actually so beautiful because I didn't expect my parents to react the way they reacted.
Okay.
Because we were so young. So unajua uko na zile doubts, will they really support us? Yeah. And also after going to her parents' place, after tumewambia we are serious, they really supported us all through, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
But that first time going to her place was really tense. Going to my place, I wasn't really tense sana. But it was
for you.
beautiful.
Maybe it was, will they receive her?
Yeah.
Will they like her?
Yeah. No, that was the only word I had.
I want to ask you a question. When going to their place, did you really overthink stuff like, what should I wear? What will I say?
Oh yeah, of course. I was actually asking him, so how does your mom want to see girls looking like?
Yeah.
Should I do makeup? Should I wear that long dress? Like, how should I talk? Actually I came to realize, we are both Kikuyus, but there's a certain greeting they use that I never had in my entire life. So he had to teach me, and I kept on failing and forgetting. I was like, so how am I supposed? I remember his dad first greeted me, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot it, but it was nice. They really loved me. Up to date, and they are the best.
iPhone 15 prank and gifts.
Well, I lost my phone on a Friday. She pranked me on a Monday that she bought me an iPhone 15 Pro Max. And I was really mad.
Why? Okay, so
how do you, hata sijahil. Nimepoteza simu 2 days ago.
No, let me explain. Let me explain what happened. So basically, Mwais goes out and his phone gets lost. Remember, this is the phone we have created content using. Like, there's so much of us in that phone. That phone has so many things, documents that are really important to us. And it was such a big shock to him. I just went to town, got a box for the iPhone 15, and then I brought it to him, and I was like, ta-da! Yani, I don't want to see you stressed, because he was so much stressed because of the content that was there. So I brought him a box. I brought the box, and I was like, here's the phone.
And he
opened.
excited.
Yeah, he's so excited. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like opening
Because
it, and then he's like,
God of
yo.
Wacha nikwambie, nilifungua nilipigwa na butoa.
What did you find in the box?
It was like a small Oppo phone. Was it Oppo? Like a really small one, like, I don't know.
Kalikuwa kanatoshana hivi alafu kamejaziliwa na makaratasi ndio katika.
Iko na ka weight.
I'm so sorry. That was so inhuman.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you eventually got him.
Yeah.
Days later,
Yeah,
after
this-
I've been stressed and after nimejam kabisa.
Yeah. Now our very last memory
Yeah.
is holding our baby for the first time.
I remember that very vividly in my mind. I remember it was after giving birth.
Yeah.
I went, had a shower. I hadn't seen the baby yet.
Yeah.
Like getting hold of the baby and holding him in my arms.
Yeah.
And seeing the way he looks like his dad.
Like for 9 months.
I'm like, yo! Yani, there was nothing in me in that guy. Like, literally, I was even looking like at the fingers. I'm like, hey, where? Yeah, but it was so sweet because I never held any baby so tiny like in my mouth. Like, he was so tiny.
Yeah.
Just a few hours old.
Surprisingly, amwaiona mtu mdogo kabisa.
Yeah, yeah. That was my first time.
First time relationship, first time.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Yeah. And it was so sweet, especially having now God has given you a baby to take care of. An answered prayer. Yeah.
Is he the one who handed you the baby? Ama,
I'm the one.
He is the one.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It was so beautiful. Yeah. It was just so beautiful.
You're thinking, this is me.
This is
it's like you're holding yourself.
And you know, I don't know whether this happens to other people, but nilingia too into a state of now you are a dad. Now you have to start being responsible. Now those impromptu things ati mnatoka mnaendea maziwa mnajipata tize aziwezi. Hiyo ati sijui mmesave dose, sijui mmefanya nini, like you're doing impromptu things. Now you have to be a responsible dad. There's a family that actually depends on you now.
Yeah. I want us to go on a break at this time. Tumekuwa tu tukienda bio, we just take a break. And I'm gonna Jemo. Nitakupatia chance to dedicate to her a song. And before we go on a break, I want you to engage with us on social media at KBC Channel 1. Now I want you to sing for her a song as we take this break.
Sing?
Yeah.
What?
I'm a poem.
But they used to be. Zilipotea. Just go listen to Zawadi Yangu by Saizait.
Zawadi Yangu.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a beautiful song. I know you know it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. Listen to it. Manze kuimba ina ilikataa tu.
Just
Zawadi Yangu. Zawadi. Anameta Zawadi Yangu.